What's up, friends? So, the channel has been a lot of fun so far, but in the background, I have been to absolute hell and back. So, if you look at my Facebook, I'll pop up my profile here, and you might notice something weird, and that's probably the almost 5,000 friends that I've got on it. So, I have basically put myself out there on every gems page that I could find on Facebook and literally just accepted everybody's friend requests in the hunt for opals from overseas. So that's including Indonesian opal, Ethiopian opal, American, South American, all of that I'm on the hunt for. And today I present you the first Indonesian wood opal parcel that I've managed to secure. Now I've had to filter through 1,000 scammers. Oh, what else do people send? A lot of adult content. What else do I get? I get a lot of gold and diamond offers. A lot of other gemstones, a lot of agate stuff, a lot of people speaking in different languages that I don't understand, and all that kind of stuff. And I have slowly been deleting people, but I keep maxing out my list, and just literally all of them that I add, I send a message to. I let them know about the channel. I mean, that's probably got me some subscribers, so that's probably worth the effort. But I've let them know about that. I've let them know that I'm into opals, any kind of rough opal that they can offer. Communication is pretty tough at times. But I made one Indonesian friend, and he followed through with the goods. Now, I found him on Facebook, of course. He is from the Banten province in Indonesia, so that's up towards the Jakarta end of things. He's fairly easy to talk to. His English is pretty good. His name is Idam, or however it's pronounced, and I would have popped up a shot of his Facebook page, and I'll just go through some of the pieces. I mean, it can be sorted into three various parts. There's a little bit of crystally stuff here, some small pieces of wood opal, and then some absolute ginormous pieces. And all in all, this is about 1 kilo. And the price, there's a little bit of a backstory to it, but the price, as far as I understand, is currently $300, which I sent him today, actually. So, I don't know, I'll just pick up a few pieces and we'll have a look at them, but I'll just talk about the process. So, he got in touch and was fairly easy to talk to, and he offered me some parcels that were much more reasonably priced than a lot of the other Facebook sellers. So a lot of the other Facebook sellers were kind of charging me rates that I would expect to pay for, like, Lightning Ridge black opal. So insane values they were putting on this opal rough, which just showed minimal colour and was pretty much just, I don't know, it just looked like coal, basically. A lot of this stuff, some of it looks like it's been clearly treated, if we focus on this parcel for a second. So this, to me, looks like it's been fairly well treated, whereas some of it looks very much raw with the clay still on it. But no, back to Idam himself. He's quite easy to deal with. He sent me videos of people literally going down and getting stuff from the mine live, so that was really cool to see. He wrote my name on a piece of paper and threw it down the well. I'm sure it could have been taken as a death threat, but I think he was actually just trying to prove that he's a real person, and it was quite funny and quite good to see. And from there we kind of hit it off. And then the issue came to payment. So he actually sent this without me paying anything at all. And I had no guarantee that he had actually sent anything. So no proof of anything. The closest thing he gave me was a shot of him at the post office and a shot of a filled out form with my details on it. But all in all, it was not anything that said that the postage is on the way to you in any kind of official capacity. So I held off on paying up until today, and it's taken a while to get here. It's taken a couple of weeks to get here, express DHL because of COVID most likely. And of course it went through Victoria and everything, and customs seem to have torn the box open and repackaged it, so there's a whole heap of labels on it. And the way you're looking at it now, is exactly how it is straight out of the bag. I've literally just torn open the 3 bags of bits and just poured it in here. And you'll notice that I'm wearing gloves. So what they do with a lot of this Indonesian opal is this shininess that you can see, this isn't water or anything, this is oil. So it's like a mineral oil. So if it dries out, it gets all crackly and you've got to treat it, and I'm going to play with a lot of this stuff. At the moment, I'm just going to chuck it in this container and add a bit more oil to it. So I've bought some baby oil from Woolies, which is just mineral oil with a bit of perfume in it. Some of these pieces do have some nice colour. This could be fun. But yeah, everything here, the 1 kilo of rough, came to $300, like I said, except currently there was a bit of a dispute this morning when we were talking, and I don't know if it's language barrier or whatnot, but I think he was asking me for 550 all of a sudden, so I don't know. I'm going to try to keep everything together. And I do apologise to the guy, because I couldn't trust him because of the number of scams that I'd been filtering through. And the amount of people trying to rip me off. So when he said he'd sent it all and all that kind of stuff, I didn't believe him until I had this stuff in between my fingers like this. I just couldn't send any money without thinking it was a scam. Because the other thing is, he doesn't accept PayPal. So I've convinced him to set up a PayPal account, I think. So that might be better for some of you guys if you're interested in getting in touch with him. This is a really nice semi-formed piece. But yeah, hopefully he gets PayPal. Otherwise it was Western Union, and Western Union basically, in conjunction with my bank, said you can't send any money. Until you've got something, you can't send any money because there's no guarantee, and I understood completely. And then it got to the point where he said that he was struggling financially because his mother had just fallen ill, and sending through pictures and videos of his mother being fairly unwell. And yeah, and at that time I was still thinking that this could possibly be a scam, but it turns out it wasn't a scam at all. And he had actually sent me the stuff, so I felt really bad having held the funds for 2 weeks when I could have got it to him ages ago. And he could have put those funds to use if his mother is truly unwell. So that's all the opal inside there with the crust of wood and clay across the outside. Got to peel back the layers and have a look on the inside of that. That could be a really cool piece. All of these could be really cool. You can see some red just under there. But yeah, so his mother was all sick, and like I said, instead of having PayPal, I had to pay through Western Union. And if I just flash this, send money overseas from your local post office. That's true. And then if you look at this, the convenient and reliable way to transfer money with Western Union. I have found the entire thing inconvenient and just a massive pain. But now that I've worked it out, I think in the future I should be okay with Western Union payments. It's just the people that I'm dealing with I have to still be careful with. So yeah, this is the nightmare that I've been going through and not telling you guys about until I had something concrete that I could actually show you. But it has been an absolute debacle. And like I said, I've been adding everyone and talking to them all. I reckon I have talked to at least 100 Indonesian opal sellers. Some with very poor English, some with really good English. I've still got a couple guys that I reckon I might try out. If I have a bit of fun with this stuff, I'll probably get some more. I want to get a couple other different types of Indonesian opal too, because it's not just wood opal that they have. Though that's pretty much all I'm looking at the moment, because I find the stuff so interesting. Look how dark it is. So if I can find some proper colour in the rest of this piece, kind of like the indications here on the corner, I am going to have a lot of fun. But yeah, what other points did I have to say? I work on keeping up my communication lines with this guy so that I might be able to get some other bits and pieces from him, because overall he actually is a nice, genuine guy. He mines every day, he talks to me almost every day, which can sometimes get annoying with some of them, but he actually has reasonable things to say. This is a cool piece. Yeah, this is nice and cool. And yeah, I've already got a couple plans for this stuff, and it's very new to me and probably really new to a lot of you guys. So I will document all the things I try, all the things that fail, all the things that work, all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, like I said, you can have a go at trying to order some of your own Indonesian opal, but I'm going to continue to try to find, or at least guarantee that this guy is legit. Because yeah, it's so hard to buy internationally. I've also got some Ethiopian opal on the way, hopefully. That could also be just complete nothing. Could be well ripped off, but that was a PayPal thing and I can dispute it with PayPal, and I think the guy was through Etsy, so I can dispute it there as well. All in all, I think that money's pretty safe. If the parcel just never rocks up, then it never rocks up and I try again with a new seller, but yeah. I don't have a lot more to say. I guess I'll just go through a couple of these favourite pieces. So this preformed one has a lot of nice colour through it. It's got some chips out of the edge there, you can see, so I might have to reshape it. And then we've got to work on treating it and polishing it. A lot of these real dark pieces are interesting. I'm not seeing a lot of colour in these ones, but you can see that there are segments that do have some colour. Some really cool colour actually, if I can get a better focus like that. Yeah, you can see there's a little bit of water mixed in with this oil, so it starts getting a bit odd. Yeah, see, so that's got some colour hidden inside it. I don't know how this opal behaves, so I mean, I've heard a lot, but I haven't actually done it for myself. And like you guys know, unless you've done it by yourself, you don't really know 100%, so I'm gonna carve away and the Dremel's gonna get a hell of a workout on this stuff. But yeah, so there's those pieces. There are some, I mean, that's just a nice small piece, that's just that pure blue kind of crystal material. There's some white crystal stuff. I think I might talk to him about getting some more just like white crystal rather than just this wood opal. I want this channel to be able to cover basically anything opal related. So I'm going to continue to go through absolute hell with the Facebook editions. If anyone watching this video wants to add me too, then I'll make sure that I've updated all my descriptions to have my social media account, so you can add me. Like I said, I'm accepting everyone at the moment. If I'm maxed out at 5,000, every day I do try to delete a couple hundred as well. But yeah, literally I wake up to 100 plus requests, accept them all, start messaging them all before work. I do a full day of work, I get home, I've got another 50 to 100. So I do all that, and then right before bed I do another quick 50 or 100 so the next morning's not too hard, and then yeah, rinse and repeat the next day. It has been a process, and this is what I've ended up with. And yeah, so this was by far the cheapest offer I had. And prices went all the way up. To the thousands. There are people asking me for this kind of 1 kilo lot of opal, I would have had people asking me for, I don't know, $2,000, up to $2,000, just preying on the people that have no idea what they're buying, seeing some dark and then colour on top and selling it as this black opal from Indonesia. Very rare, of course. Very rare and highly prized. Huge chunks of it like this, so you're paying a premium because it's a large piece. And yeah, it's an absolute nightmare out there, guys. Absolute nightmare. So hopefully this is my first stab in the dark, shining a light into the darkness and trying to find a good source of Indonesian opal. And if you guys are interested in it, like I said, I'll have all the contact details of the person that I got this from. If you want to try to support him, I do believe that his mother is slightly or majorly unwell at the moment. Hopefully the money that I sent through will help. But otherwise, I'm sure he's mining every day, so he probably has more material to sell. It's just so hard to guarantee safety of payment and getting something back in return. I feel very lucky to have gotten this at all, really. and that it worked out, and that he was happy with how it went, and I was quite happy with how it went, apart from the major concerns that I had. It seems to have worked out in the end. So that's about all I've got to say about this stuff. I'll have videos working on it in the future. If anyone else has tips or hints or other videos that I can watch, of course I troll through everything, so I've already seen a lot, but if you've got anything that you think I might have missed, then just comment below in the comments and I'll chase that up, and yeah, we'll learn together, because this is really new territory for me and I'm willing to try anything. So I'll catch you in the next video.